What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another brand new video. Today I'm going to be going over my top 10 manga currently, and this is subject to change in the future, so if you have recommendations that are similar to the manga on this list, comment them down below. But with that out of the way, let's get right into the top 10. At number 10, I have I Sold My Life for 10,000 yen per year, or 3 Days of Happiness. I read this manga in one day and loved all of it. The characters were great and the ending was amazing. It gave me everything I wanted from the series. If you haven't read it, seriously, please read it. It is very short, only about 19 chapters. At number 9 currently is Slam Dunk. Now, I haven't gotten around to reading the ending yet. I'm about 100 chapters away from finishing the manga, which means I'm about 200 chapters in. You may wonder, well, why is it in your top 10 then? That's because Slam Dunk really is that good. Believe what you hear about it. If you haven't read it, read it. It will get you into sports manga. It will get you into basketball. Read it. I highly recommend it. At number 8, we have one of my favorite manga of all time, a former number 1 on this list. It was also the very first psychological manga I've ever read, and that is Homunculus. I absolutely love the themes and the symbolisms in this manga. If you enjoy other psychological manga, maybe like Flowers of Evil or Goodnight Pun, and you haven't read this, what are you doing? Read it. Seriously, it's that good. At number 7 is going to be Vinland Saga, also another number 1 on this list. Although I'm not completely caught up to Vinland Saga, so maybe it could work its way higher once again. But from what I've read, and it is the first seinen manga I've ever read, getting me into seinen manga, I will always love it. Assuming all of you have already read Vinland Saga or watched the anime. If you haven't, again, what are you doing? Be sure to do that. Vinland Saga at number 7. Now at number 6 is going to be Ao Ashi, the sports manga, which I recently did a full video on. Be sure to check out that video after this one. Awashi has fully gotten me into soccer, which I wasn't so much into beforehand. I recently read every single chapter that is out right now just last month, and I love it deeply. Every single second was amazing, and if you haven't read it but you like sports manga, do yourself a favor and read Awashi. At number 5 is going to be Tomodachi Game, which I plan on making a full video on at some point in the future. I think every single plot twist and the genius of each character, the artwork, the plots, the pace, everything is so amazing in this story. If you haven't read it, yes, even if you've watched the anime, please read this manga. Please read this manga. At number 4 is going to be Goodnight Pun. Of course, there has to be something that is on everyone else's list that is also going to be on mine, but it's for good reason too. Goodnight Pun is a once-in-a-lifetime experience reading through it for the first time. It really is just that incredible. At number 3 is a manga that I have also done a video on, so be sure to check that video out after this one, down in the description below. But Bakoun Rettou is absolutely incredible. It is one of the manga I will never stop recommending to people, as it is seriously that good and seriously criminally underrated. Very criminally underrated even. It is so good. If you get anything out of this video, please just read Bakoun Rettou. At number 2 is a manga I read just a couple of days ago, start to finish in one day. And that is My Dearest Self with Malice, Aforethought. Every single thing that happens in this manga I love. There's no plot twist that has a single plot hole throughout the entire story. The story, the artwork, the characters, everything is done so incredibly well that I'm already getting ready to read the author's next work, which is currently serializing. Be sure to expect a video on this manga very soon, and also if you haven't read it, it is worth it. Please read it. And without further ado, the number 1 spot is going to go to none other than Beck. Beck is by far my favorite manga of all time. Every single thing about it impacted me in one way or another. If you haven't read it, please, please, please go and read it. I do plan on making a bigger video on this in the future, as it is still, to this day, the best manga I have ever read. But that's going to be all for this video today, guys. Be sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below recommending me some more manga based on what I like in this video. Be sure to hit that notification bell to never miss another upload. Links to all my socials are down in the description below. Be sure to check out one of the videos popping up on screen right about now. And with that being said, as always, thanks for watching. Peace.